I'm here with the Godfather of the AOB, Harvey Cohen.
Hey,
that's what they called you in a story, man. Is that true? Did you invent the AOB?
No, of course not.
Oh my God.
The AOB. AOB's been around for like 100 years, man. I'm just not that old.
So Harvey's one of the leading attorneys in Florida, if not the leading attorney in Florida. We work together on many deals, and so did you like create this whole thing? Like, come on, that's what they say.
Well, listen, I started working with contractors years ago, explaining, teaching everybody how to use the AOB. You know, I work with homeowners, I work with roofers, restoration.
So I'd call you one of the good guys.
Okay, thanks.
Basically,
that's what I care about.
When you help a lot of people, that's the thing about this world is it brings the negativity, and I think the lesson is to always be positive. You have an optimistic view, because how many claims do y'all help settle every year?
Thousands.
Like literally, he's got an office that's huge, like right off of the main drag. Real estate in Orlando. He took I needed a ride to look at some commercial jobs, and he let me go on his plane. But beyond that, Harvey, what are the contractors supposed to do with they're changing the rules? When I say they, it's the insurance companies, and they are not your friend, and they have made him the bad guy.
Right, I'm okay with that. You know, they need
a scapegoat.
Poster boy, yeah. But listen, the most important thing that I can tell everybody out there is that if you were using the AOB, before July 1st, get rid of it. Don't use the same old AOB. I've already had clients that are sending me cases, but they signed people up using the wrong documentation.
Right.
The new law, if you don't use the new law properly, your whole contract is void and unenforceable. So you don't want to go put on a new roof, even if the insurance company says, oh, it's covered, don't worry. And then you had them sign the wrong paperwork, you just put on a free roof.
Yeah, so in Florida, the insurance companies typically deny everything.
Okay.
They raise the deductibles to 2%. So the game here is the damage doesn't cover your deductible.
Right.
But they don't actually deny it.
Right.
So what does that leave?
Well, it leaves homeowners with the necessity to go find legal help.
Necessity.
Necessity.
They have to have an advocate.
Right.
The public adjuster says they need a public adjuster. Right. The attorney says they need an attorney. The roofer says they need a roofer.
That's true. The truth is they need an attorney. No, I'm kidding. No,
Not every time.
I'm kidding. No, honestly, I tell everybody you do need a public adjuster or an attorney. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm an attorney, but you need someone, the homeowners do, that gives them an avenue, an advocate to fight for their money.
Absolutely, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
And a homeowner without an advocate, that would you say is 700%, like on a commercial claim, low on average?
I don't know what the percentages are, but I've seen the most ridiculous things. I know you have too.
Yeah, you've seen more than me. You're like Allstate.
Well, right. Yeah, I mean, we'll have a homeowner that got $7,000 and their whole home is ruined, and they're like, "What am I going to do with $7,000?"
Seriously?
We had one client.
Panama City, you got a lot of work.
We did a lot, but you know what? We had one client up there that she got a check from her insurance company for $13.
Oh my God!
Why even send a check? 13. She was livid. So
well,
she was.
The thing about having a good contract is that, as long as the state says it's good, it's good. But what happens whenever they say it's no good?
Then you're in trouble, especially with the new law. So if you have anything in your contract that sounds like an assignment, your whole contract could be void and unenforceable.
So the pivot here is to just assign a service agreement like we used to do.
Right, but make sure it doesn't have any kind of assignment language. And whether me or somebody else, make sure you have an attorney reviewing your contract.
And specifically, is a direction to pay good enough?
A direction to pay is not an assignment, but I've read some that they say direction to pay, but if you read the words underneath, it says I'm assigning my rights to.
So as long as the words, there's no assignment anywhere.
Right, and it should be clear that this is not an assignment and that the homeowner's not giving you any post-loss benefits.
Well, the truth is before I came to Florida, I didn't use assignments because I had to do service, and you got assignment versus service. It's almost like paid gratuity. You sometimes don't always get the best service.
Sure.
So what I'd have to do to sign 10 contracts was do such a good job that I wouldn't lose any, and usually one person would try and be a little bit unethical, but that's 1 out of 10. You probably didn't want to do business with them anyways, right?
Yeah.
And so now we're just back to that world.
Yeah.
Where a contract can't necessarily have my name on the check.
Right.
Yep. So
Yeah, it just puts you in a bad spot, you know.
even you need an attorney even more.
Probably.
You heard it from him. You always need an attorney, but you definitely need to consult Harvey. He's got the insight on how to prepare contracts. He gives so much information. He gives information to the roofing industry. He changes lives for contractors because they land these life-changing jobs. I know guys that have landed $5 million, $10 million jobs with you.
They're good ones. Yeah.
They're good ones. So that's what you have to be. And when you're good, sometimes they come at you with like knives and name you the Godfather of the assignment of benefits. Who do you think came up with the assignment of benefits?
What, originally?
Yeah.
No, it's been around for, I mean, think about it. Every time you go to the doctor's office, you're signing an assignment of benefits.
Every time you go to the doctors. The insurance companies guys made this out to be like some sort of a Harvey Cohen thing when really, I mean, you're not even the largest assignment of benefit lawyer. Nope. Morgan & Morgan is all over TV. Getting free weed for people. All right, guys.
All right.
It's been real. FRSA.
Thanks, bro.
All right.
All right.
See ya.